My name is Jennifer. This is Metatron speaking. Welcome, everybody. Today, we are doing another Lightworker Gateway video. The way I'm getting messages right now from my guides, I keep trying to pull oracle cards for myself, which is something I do regularly. I will go and I'll ask Metatron or whoever, which decks they want, and I'll pull cards for private messages for me, for the day, for the week, for the month. And every time I go to do that, instead of giving me a message about myself, they let me know what they want me to be channeling and working on. So this is what one of the cards I got recently, and it's so shiny. There. It says transmission. And so looking at this card, I knew right away, oh, I'm doing a transmission from a galactic group. Who is it? And it is, of course, I don't know about of course, but it is the Sirians from Sirius A, B, and C, which some people are aware of and some people aren't. But now we're all aware of it, right? And so I should probably get my notes off of my phone for all of you. So this is the next group that's going to be supporting us for the next Lightworker Gateway, and I'm just going to tell you everything exactly as it happened for me. So I knew I was getting a transmission from the Sirians. I could tell that there were 3 different groups that had stepped forward. The first group that I could identify, I could tell was a group of, I had to actually ask how many, 12 mer people. And they are different. They look and feel very different than the mer people from Mintonka. Mer people from Mintonka were half genie or half jinn and half fish. And these mer people are half elven and half fish. So they have a totally different vibe. But so there's 12 of them. They are a council, a leadership group for the mer people of the Sirius B planet. So that was one group. Another group was actually just one individual. There is one male from Sirius C. He looks human. He looks Asian, which really threw me off. But his hair, it was black, but it would it was like metallic black. It would like shine silver. It was a trip. Anyways, so he had hair like that, no wrinkles, looked young. He was wearing what I'm calling a black jumpsuit. I don't even know if that's the right word. It's like a one-piece outfit that's like pants and a long-sleeved shirt, and it's like you zip it up and it's just one piece of clothing, and it's like kind of fitted, and his was like a black one. And so it really reminded me of things that I've seen the Galactic Federation of Light wear. So it was some kind of uniform is what I gathered from it. So what I first thought was he looks like he works on board a starship because it reminded me of the Galactic Federation of Light. The third group was 2 individuals. So there was a female energy that appeared feline-esque, cat-esque. She stood upright, but she looks very different from the felines from the Lyran planet. The Lyran planet, they really looked a lot like cats, like they had fur, like short fur everywhere. And this being, I don't think she had any fur. It was it's hard to explain. It was features on her face and on her head that made her look cat-like, but she looked like a human essentially, almost like half cat, half human. So she was with a male energy that looked like it was half human, half wolf. But what I was being told is no, it's not supposed to be wolf. It's supposed to be dog. It's supposed to be canine. So I'm like, okay. It's just a very wild looking type of dog. It's not like it doesn't look like a domesticated dog the way we think of a dog here on Earth. Um, so Metatron says I will speak with them first. The two that look like they are um, half dog and half cat, basically. And so they are from Sirius A. I didn't write that down. I need to write that down. They are from Sirius A. Okay. The female will speak to me telepathically. So this was weird. So she actually came up and got in my face first and was like inspecting me a little bit. And because we're talking like telepathically, I was like, she's checking me for weapons? It's really weird. Um, and then I was kind of weirded out because I was like, why is she worried about me being a threat? Doesn't she know I'm with Metatron? Doesn't she know Metatron? So I was asking Metatron, she can see you, right? And he's like, yes. So I'm like, okay. Um, so then the male energy, the dog or canine like human, inspected me next. And then when he was done, then I hear them say, we are ready. So this is the female talking. This transmission is intended to fulfill our duties to you as caretakers of your planet. We have been assigned to your planet to support it with energies, defense, and incarnating our own there to further the ascension timeline for Earth. It is a benefit to all of us that Earth should survive and flourish and remain a place of learning opportunities. You are all one with us, the greater collective of creation. We act in the highest good of all. Slowly, transmissions like these are increasing on your planet. We must awaken you to the reality of our existence and the existence of many others. There is much damage to undo. It will take time to reach those who are the most resistant to change. This has been in the works for hundreds of your years, thousands of your years. Many others of your kind have tried to initiate a mass awakening only to be murdered by those who feared it. This is why it cannot be one human to lead you out. You must all be leaders. You must all be sure of yourselves. A leader can be destroyed, but an army will prevail. Your victory is assured. You must decide how soon. Progress has been better than expected, but there is still much work to do. Okay, I don't know if you guys could feel that or hear that just now, but she was lined up with me just now because I could hear her voice going in and out of my voice. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not, and and her cadence, her way of speaking was a little bit she's like pausing or slower in places that I wouldn't pause. That was weird. Okay. Let's keep going with this. And I mean no offense to that female energy who did that with me. I'm just adjusting to having people that it was just very strange to hear somebody else talking through me because that actually I don't think that's happened before. Okay. So next, the humanoid, the humanoid, the guy who looks like an Asian guy from Sirius C steps forward. And he says, there are many advanced races that you aren't even aware of yet. Oh, gosh. I don't know if you heard my voice crack just now. I'm wondering if he's lining up with my voice. There are many advanced races that you aren't even aware of yet that have been supporting Earth for a very long time. I'm sorry, I'm distracted because he is trying to line up with my voice and I'm like resisting it. Okay, I'm asking him not to do it because I don't know if I can do it. It's intimidating. Okay, there are many advanced races that you aren't even aware of yet that have been supporting Earth for a very long time. We do not need to be known, but understand there is much more to creation than any of you can yet fathom. It takes the work of all of us to see to it that such a coveted planet remains safe. He's still talking through my energy, so there's something about their energy that needs to get to you guys, or they wouldn't be doing this. So I ask him if he's part of a Starfleet, and he says yes, although that ends up not being quite accurate. He says, we have our own hub of Starfleet, which I guess Starfleet just means you are a fleet of starships. So I guess in that sense, he was telling the truth. We have our own hub of Starfleet from Sirius C that can be called in many different ways to assist the Galactic Federation of Light or other benevolent galactic groups. And so he said that to me, and I'm like, that's weird. And I was like trying to figure it out. And then he gave me a download. And I was like, oh, I was like, you're the police? You're like the galactic police? And he says, yes. And I never really thought about there being a need for that, but it does make sense. And I asked him, is it only like I was wondering if it was like the Galactic Federation of Light, where they're taking individuals from all over the galaxy, all over the universe to make this police force. And he was saying, no, this is just individuals from Sirius C. So I'm like, okay. And he says that they are small, like the planet. This planet is small, and they stay hidden. And that he's done with his message for me. That was the extent of his message with me. Um, so next was the group of 12 mer people, and they are in water, and they are lower than me, and so I felt kind of weird standing above them. So I was asking Metatron, can I should I go into the water? And he's like, yes. And it wasn't like a pool where there's like a shallow end and a deep end. It was just like only deep. So I was like, hey, can you make me like a floaty or something so I'm not treading water? And he brought me 2 dolphins, like one under each arm. And I guess I know these dolphins because as soon as they came, I like laid my head on them, like I loved them. So a female came forward from the group of the 12, and she says, our group will be sending the energies to Earth during this Lightworker Gateway period. We have mastered harmony. We will be sharing this energy with you from the whale's song. Okay, hold on. I need to pause this message. So what I learned is that Sirius, gosh, I don't want to mix this up because I get confused between all the letters. Sirius B is where these mer people are from, is a water planet. Whole planet's water. So it's a big ocean planet, right? And I know there are mer people, and I know there are dolphins, and I know there are whales. And I haven't really seen anything else other than that. And the only reason I even know this is because before this, I had a vision of Sirius B, which I'm going to include in a different video. So she's talking about the whale song. In the vision that I had, and I'm going to probably remember this not as beautifully as I'll portray it when I do the video on it, but for Sirius B, the whales, their whale song, I could see the vibration of the noise they would make kind of ripple through this entire ocean. And it was harmonizing, it was balancing. These waves of sound would go through the water, and it's like it would reset everything. It's like it would clear the low vibrational energies and balance all the chakras of everybody. So this planet is able to stay really high vibration because these whales are keeping everybody in tune, for lack of a better description. Okay, so back to her message so that this makes a little bit more sense that now that you have the background. So she says, our group will be sending the energies to Earth during this Lightworker Gateway period. We have mastered harmony. We will be sharing this energy with you from the whale's song. They are an ancient group, nearly as ancient as the dragons and unicorns. They gift us their music that keeps us in harmonic alignment with the universe and the divine. This will be especially important for the lightworkers on Earth, as the root chakras will be the focus of this time. Many fears and instabilities are deeply embedded into the root chakras from many, many years ago, even before all of you started incarnating on Earth. It is unsettling to feel the traumas that are released from the root, as they are part of your very foundation. Imbalances in the root chakra make all chakras feel out of balance, even if they are not. How can you feel sturdy if the ground beneath your feet is moving? Kind of making an analogous reference to the root chakra being imbalanced. Your fears will come up for review. These are not just phobias. These are your emotional fears, your financial fears, the things that make each of you return to a fight or flight or freeze state. It is unpleasant, but so many of these are already ready to be released. They have merely been waiting. Our energies will expand your root chakra for a time to allow traumas to move out more easily. And the soothing melody we send to you is to help counterbalance your emotions so that you can access calm and balance even amongst unsettling thoughts, beliefs, and memories. There is a lot of anger that can be stored in the root chakra. You may not realize that. Sometimes anger is the emotion humanity chooses to express in place of fear, because it feels easier to be angry instead of frightened. Our energies will help cool these feelings to more manageable levels. The next several weeks may be especially beneficial time. This is her recommendation, to listen to whale song or ocean waves anytime you feel anxious or unbalanced. Immerse yourself in the energy of our water planet, much like your oceans, and it will soothe you greatly. Transmission ended. So, couple notes on this. So, one, she didn't give the dates, but I can give you the dates. So, this new Lightworker Gateway is with the Sirians from all three of their planets. This is from May 25th of this year to June 25th of this year. So it's that like 1 month period that's overlapping months. So it's the Sirian energy that's being sent to us, and it's for our root chakras for light workers. So, as a side note, since we're talking about light workers, I have a light worker activation as a service on my website. So, this is potentially something that is fitting for all of you that are listening right now. So, the activation is designed to activate gifts, psychic gifts. It is designed to align your energies and prepare you as best as possible for your journey as a light worker on this earth moving forward. So, if any of you are potentially interested, I'll list my website in the description. You can go check it out. Also, since we're talking about the Sirians, also on my website, we offer other galactic groups to have activations for. And these activations with galactic groups are designed to help you channel them, help you communicate with them. So if that's something you're interested in, we have Commander Ashtar activation, we have a Pleiadian activation, we have an Arcturian activation. We newly have a Mintonkan activation, which is the group that has previously been sending energies to us. And we now have a Sirian activation that is in the works. Probably be a couple more weeks before it's on the website, but just things for you to keep in mind. And then, I didn't leave you guys hanging. I would put a crystal grid together for you guys for the root chakra. So let's take a look at that. This will be to further assist with the energies for this time period. But it's a it's a generalized, universal crystal grid. So you could look at this crystal grid at any time, anytime you need assistance with your root chakra, with anxieties, with fears, with feeling grounded. So let's go ahead and take a look at that together. So here is the crystal grid that I have put together with the Sirians and Metatron. And this is to support the root chakra during this next Lightworker Gateway period. So the root chakra is associated with the color red, sometimes even like the color brown or the color black. It's the chakra that helps us ground and feel safe and secure. So you'll see a lot of red and earthy inspired colors and motifs on here. I have a lot of different roses and real flowers on here just to bring in that earthy element to kind of help ground the whole thing. I have 3 different sprays that I'm going to be using to activate this one. All of these are from Amanda Ellis. They're available on her website. We also have a link to Amanda Ellis's sprays on our website. If you look under the services for healing with Metatron, because we always use her sprays with our crystal grids, but we also use her sprays always with our healing practices. So this first one is Crimson. It's for the base or root chakra, which is exactly what we're working with. So we do a couple sprays of that. The next one I'm bringing in might be hard to read. This is the Archangel Sandalphon bronze color. It's the Earth Star Energy Spray. So your Earth Star is the chakra below your root chakra. It is technically outside of your physical body, but still part of your energetic body. So it is the other chakra that is involved with you grounding to the earth. So we're going to spray that, and that's going to help support us. And then this last one is one that Metatron wanted to bring in. It is the hope spray for positive mindset. There's just a tiny bit of this color on this grid. I have rainbow bismuth here, and so it shows up as all colors, but you'll see that green color on here. And so this is important because when you're in a state of fear or anxiety, which is the downside to the root chakra, right? That's what we feel when trauma is clearing from the root chakra or when the root chakra is in balance. So when you feel anxiety or you feel fear or you feel ungrounded, hope is kind of that antidote. Positivity is kind of that antidote to balance you back. So we have these three here, and I'm just going to have all my guides join me, and I'm having their energy go through my body, and I am activating this grid, and it's off a camera so you don't see me doing the movement. There we go. Here we are now fully activated. So you only need to look at this grid for the duration of this video to get the benefits. It's going to be available on our website. If you want to download it, if you want to watch it again, you can always watch this video again if you want to see it as a video as well. So the energy from this grid, whether it's a video, whether it's a picture, whether it is right now in person the way I'm looking at it, it has the same level of intensity, the same effectiveness. So when you're looking at this, you might notice sensations in your root chakra. Your root chakra is the very base of your body. It's kind of lined up with your genitalia. So you might feel digestive systems really low in your body. You could just feel pressure there. You could just feel a little bit of a sense of little anxiousness if something's trying to clear for you right now. So the best thing you can do, any feelings you have, any sensations you have, any memories or visions that pop up when you're looking at this, best thing you can do is be accepting of them. Don't judge them. Let it come up. You don't have to put a label on it. Just let it come up. Let yourself feel the physical sensation or the emotional sensation, and just let it pass, and that'll clear right out of you. If you ever feel like trauma is being brought up for you, or emotions or physical sensations are being brought up for you, and you're not able to get past them, you're not able to clear them, it feels like you're not making progress, first thing you can do, ask one of your guides to help you. Ask an archangel to help you. Archangel Raphael is very good with helping with this. Odin is telling me right now he is happy to help with removing trauma. Archangel Metatron, even Archangel Michael is happy to do this. So call in one of your guides to help. If it's been a day and you really don't feel any better from it, you can always reach out to us. We have healing services that are designed to clear trauma from your body. If your trauma is not ready to clear, we can show you the past life so that it will then be able to clear from your body so that you can release it. So we have lots of different ways to help you with your trauma if you ever feel like you're getting stuck. But again, if you want to view this again, it'll be available on the website. And this is all I have for you guys today. So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.